Well, my name is Hera, and I'm a neo-soul artist, singer-songwriter. I've been writing my own music for many years, ever since I was a teenager. And a lot of that was derived from personal experiences, things that I've experienced, things that I've seen people experience, things that I've been sympathetic for, empathetic for. It all comes from different places, and that's what sets me aside. For most writers, everything is always completely personal, and what personal means to me is something that you can partake in, something that you may have witnessed, something that you aspire to have even, or aspire to be. So I feel like that's something that makes me unique as a writer. I believe I first started singing at the age of 7, if I can remember correctly. I ended up being a part of the Gifted and Talented Education program in school. I don't remember exactly how that came about, but I know that was one of the things that whenever I heard music, it moved me. It moved me. I wanted to know the lyrics. I wanted to dance to it. It was something that just kind of developed on its own.
It's that kind of love that just makes me want to wrap myself up inside you. I can't stop thinking about you. You make me feel like
My mom was all for it. She put us in nothing but magnet schools. Growing up, that was something that she was extremely adamant about. Regular schools weren't an option. They just weren't. We always went to magnet schools. From as long as I can remember, I was raised in Hollywood, so it's one of those things that either your parents can just put you anywhere, or they can put you somewhere where you get a higher, better education. It broadens and opens up opportunities for your children to be more artistic.
love you.
Yes. My brothers have a band named The Bots, B-O-T-S. Please look them up. They're in the UK right now getting ready to tour for I don't know, the third or fourth time. They're signed by an independent label named, I think it's Beta, I believe. We keep in contact. I mean, I'm overseas and I've been here for quite some time, so I'm not able to follow along as much as I do, but I love them so much. And by no means am I not involved in it. It's amazing. I watched them. They've been artists ever since they were 12 and 16 years old, and now it's been about 4 or 5 years later, and the amount of work, the amount of effort that it took for them to get to where they are now, it's amazing. So my entire family, my brother's an author, he can also sing. My sister has a beautiful voice. My mom can sing. My dad tries. Sorry, Dad. The entire family is artistically and musically inclined, so yes. My musical inspirations would be artists like Jill Scott, like Alicia Keys, like Erykah Badu, Robin Thicke, Neo, Music Soul Child. I listen to even the conscious rappers because that music and background is very soulful as well, like Common. I'm a fan of Marsha Ambrosius from Floetry. I listen to a lot of old school, so I like Donny Hathaway, Sam Cooke. I mean, the type of person that I am, it's not that I don't listen to today's music. Most of the time I work out to that, but the kind of music that I feel like I can feel is usually that hearty soul music. So that inspires me to write, because I can say what I'm experiencing at that time or not, or wanting to experience, and it makes it easier when it's something whole and hearty instead of the commercial sound. If I could dabble in another genre of music, it would be alternative. There's a lot of songs that I listen to that I feel, when I listen to movies, I look up some of the theme songs for the movies, and it's usually always some kind of alternative or trip hop music. So it would either be alternative or trip hop. Yeah, people would probably be surprised that I have Radiohead in my iPod. And that's just, they're just one, or Maroon 5, Metallica. There's quite a few because I listen to everything because you have to be able to pull from different styles. And even though I stay in my lane, that doesn't mean that I should limit myself to one genre of music. I think for good development, you should listen to a little bit of everything. It's not hidden because the root of loving music was when I began dancing, and I've been dancing since I was about 7 years old when I entered the Gifted and Talented program. So I am extremely flexible. And it's one of the things that when I work out after I stretch, people are like, wow, how did you maintain that flexibility? And for me, that's something that's important for your bones and your joints to have full mobility. And I get a lot less injuries because of it. So that's one of the things that's funny about me that people don't expect to see. I do. I've been through writer's block before, and that's tough. So, and that was a time that I probably struggled the most and I had the most stress. And once I was able to get back to that, it made me so much happier, and that's when I realized how important it is to write, how important it is to jot down those thoughts, even if it's just a paragraph or something that comes to mind or something that inspired it that you saw throughout the day. I enjoy writing. I feel like that's really important. And a lot of times you're able to write down things that you may not even be able to say. I would most like to perform. So where does it sound in New York? I've been in New York once when I graduated from high school, and I've always had this dream of bright lights in 42nd Street at the big screen. And it sounds funny, but I'm sure people aspire to be a lot of places that are further away from the United States, but I would like to perform in New York first. Working. Working, dancing, probably teaching dance classes. Since that's just something that is so dear to me and something that I did for so many years, I'd probably just be a dance teacher. It makes me happy, plus I still get to listen to music. So right now, the most recent project that I'm working on is a single that's called Sitting Here. It's going to be a 5-song single, if that makes any sense, because there's a cover song and it'll be at least 2 or 3 other originals on there. So it's going to be part of my electronic press kit. It's going to drop this summer. Look forward to that. There'll be links and new pictures on my website. I'm really excited about it. Unfortunately, my music will be released in the UK first before the US, but that's sure to come. You can find my most recent updates and new singles and recent photos at www.tahiraears.com.